Hey everyone, Becky here. Guess what we're doing? We're doing HSK 7 through 9 vocab. We're nearly there. We're working upwards or backwards in the reverse direction from 5,600 to we're now in the 400 to 350 batch. Deep Six giving us some examples. Oh, it looks like we've got some Chongyus coming up. Let's start. Let's begin. 哺育. Wait, what happened here? 哺育. So 哺乳 is to breastfeed. 哺育 is probably a formal version of it, to suckle or something like this. To feed, to nurture, to foster. 母亲用母乳哺育 newborn baby. Yeah, 哺育. Yeah, so okay, so 哺育 breastfeed. Whoops. To catch fish. To catch fish. 捕鱼, not that one. This one. 捕鱼. So this is a verb. So how do we use it? 哺育他的孩子. So mother his child. Is this like? All right, there is another meaning. Nurture, foster. Okay. 哺育幼崽, the young. So this is breastfeeding the young, but presumably this is in a non-human context, because you don't often refer to your, I don't know, offspring as the young. I don't know, unless you're like me. I'm the kind. Maybe I should try it on people I know. See how are the young going? Are you breastfeeding your young? And see how it comes up. Okay, yeah, muru. So mother milk. Presumably this is another term for breast milk. Yeah, buru. Buru. Breastfeeding suckle nurse. So buru dongu is mammals. That's the word for mammals. Breastfeeding animals. Okay, so maybe this is a more suitable word for biology when we're talking about mammals. 蝙蝠是唯一能飞的哺乳动物, right? Okay, so 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 suckling milk animal, yeah. Okay, and 哺育. So 哺育, let's say 婴儿. I don't know. 婴儿 is infant, right? So whenever I think of breastfeeding, I naturally connect it to infants. 哺育婴儿 breastfeeding infants. 有些母亲宁愿用牛奶哺育婴儿. That doesn't make sense. 哺育. So you can use this with non-breast milk. I mean, I suppose all milk comes from some sort of breast, but from a cow's breast, not a human's breast. Let's ask the AI. This. Can this be used for non-human non-human milk, feeding humans, and feeding non-humans milk? And let's say breastfeeding non-humans. Breastfeeding non-human mammals. Yes, but with nuance. Okay, boy, strongly prize breastfeeding, nursing with breast milk. Yeah, that's what I think. 喂养. Yeah, that's a better word. 喂养,喂奶. Yeah, to feed milk. 喂奶. These are better choices. Yeah, the AI is quite correct. Feeding a baby cow's milk or formula. Yeah, so 你用牛奶喂养宝宝. Yeah, so here it's a bit iffy, isn't it? Yeah, maybe just 喂婴儿. So I'll ask the AI. I saw this sentence online. Should 哺育 be replaced with e.g. Wait. You have excellent instincts. Oh, thank you. 喂养 or just wait. I think way is fine by itself. Um, way in that's my natural way. Way in you feed an infant. Um, yeah. All right. Yeah, you have to be careful. You have to sort of watch out for these things all over the place, especially in like databases and so on. People people seem to be aware that AI make mistakes, and like AIs come with warnings like this. Um, but yeah, seem to be less aware that databases with example sentences have mistakes and native speakers make mistakes all the time. Like, think about it with your own native language. Like, I make mistakes in English all the time. Like, do you really think Chinese people don't make mistakes just as often in Chinese? Hmm. It's probably worse in Chinese because Mandarin is often like almost a second language, if not a second language for a lot of Chinese people, right? So, you know, uh, we're young. Yeah, feeding a human cow's milk. So just whey is fine. Whey to feed. Um, all right, anyway, where were we? 哺育, 哺育. We're saying this is not a great sentence. 他说，当初 what is it? 任会迁度 what? 天数亚伯拉 what? 任 let's move on. Okay, actually, 萨拉还会也不育婴儿 so we do have actual breastfeeding. Yeah. 他在全神贯注 the complete concentration the 哺育婴儿 so again this should be breastfeeding in particular you can urine yeah so you know that Chinese has a rolling subject so the subject of this whole sentence is 一个女人 a woman 这个 it's for the whole thing. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Whereas in English, you don't really do this, do you? If you wanted to repeat the subject, you'd have to go, a woman does this, then she does this, and you'd repeat the subject or use a pronoun, etc. All right. Anyway, 不约而同. So no prior agreement, yet coming to some kind of consensus or commonality. 不约而同. How do I explain it? Independently, yeah, as if by prior agreement. I don't know, it's somewhat coincidental, but also, sometimes you kind of are like, how do I explain this? Like, things are kind of obvious sometimes. So, the reason people come to the same conclusion or the same decision is because that's the optimal decision, something like this. 大家不约而同地笑了起来. Yeah, all right. They all laughed at the same time, as if by prior agreement. Yeah. Yeah, independently. Yeah. Anyway, maybe we can find some other examples. We are at home. This is not that uncommon, actually. 我们不约而同的相信幸福在远方，等待我们去发现。Collectively. All right. 他们不约而同的认为 that they independently came to the same determination of something. 我们访谈了世界各地好几千的女性。So 访谈 is survey, is it? Interview. All right. We've surveyed women all over the world, and they all believe some unstated point. I have no idea what the women all over the world believe. It doesn't say. Okay. 在每一个关头，美国的男男女女都会不约而同的用勇气与决心应对 Okay, so American men and women, they will 应对, they will deal with something, in this case serve in the military probably, but they're kind of dealing with a problem with bravery and determination. And it's not like they're having a bit of a preliminary consultation. Hey, we got to deal with this matter. Oh, yeah, right. We should have bravery and determination. No, we are at home. They're kind of just coming to this agreement that's like, of course, it's just, yeah, we need to address it with bravery and determination. All right. All right, what this? 不折不扣. 不折不扣. I do not know this one. 不折不扣. 折 Juoko. Actually, Juoko is a word. So buko is kind of like emphatically not Juoko. Juoko is a discount. So this would be emphatically non-discounted or something like this. 100% to the letter out and out. 不折不扣. 他是一个不折不扣的骗子. Rightio, I wasn't expecting that. Nobody expects a 不折不扣的骗子. 日常生理是个不折不扣的奇迹 nothing less than a miracle. All right. 他认为他自己是个不折不扣的音乐家 nothing less than a musician. 他是个不折不扣的坏家伙 he's a bad guy. All right, so it can be something kind of goodish. Victory is good, I guess. There's something good slash neutral, and something bad. All right, so like no less than X. All right, I'm going to look this up. Oh, we're on the B's. I'm just noticing we're up to B. Yeah, I'm just looking at the B's in my dictionary. There's like so many additions. The boo. Like I have all these marginal notes. Like there's like 3 pages of marginal notes and huge numbers of chongyu as well. 不可避免. Okay, 不可避免. Does that count? 不得而知. 不得而知. I've had to do this. 不辞而别. Uh, 不甚了然. 不理不睬. 不容易是 no 不容忽视，不同不同寻常，不为人知，不相上下。No, I've written it wrong. 不相上下，不相上下. Yeah, I've written it wrong. I've got my 不相上下. This one. 不相上下. Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. 不相上下,不相上下. I've written the 上 and 下 backwards in my dictionary. Wait, actually, is that deliberate or not? I don't know. No, it has to be 上下, from top to bottom. That's the order of things in Chinese. 不相上下. It's a typo. What else have I got in here? 不知不觉. These are the ones I've added to the dictionary. I just added 不折不扣. And all right. And then there's a whole bunch that I haven't added that I've studied. Okay. 不耻下问. 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 不动声色. Don't remember that one. 不寒而栗. Don't remember that one either. 不假思索. Oh yeah, that one you're not even pretending to think about. 不可开交. 不可思议. 不容置疑. 不三不四. 不速之客. 不速之客. This is the chapter of, I think it's the name of the first chapter in The Hobbit, or maybe the second chapter in The Hobbit, an uninvited guest, or uninvited guests in that case. 不闻不问. 不言而喻. 不以为然. 不亦乐乎. 不翼而飞. 不由自主. 不约而同. Oh, we just did that one. 不知所措. Okay, and 不足为奇. Yeah. Lots of Chinese. All right. 不正之风. I think you can kind of guess what this means. Feng is a wind. So what kind of wind is it? Is a 不正, 不正, non-positive. 正 is positive. Like 正面. Right? So 不正之风, non-positive wind. The wind here represents a trend. So it's kind of like a sailing metaphor or something like this, I guess. 不正之风. I think we have this in English as well. Like an unhealthy wind. Like in pirate slang or something like this. An unhealthy wind? I think you can say that, right? Can you not say that? Pirate slang? Uh, Maybe there's another way of saying it. Yeah, unhealthy tendency. And what would be the antonym? Is there a 正之风? I don't know. There must be a good one, right? I think there is one. I'll look it up. Oh, so I'm just looking up 不正之风. 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 I'm just looking it up and I'm realizing my understanding was not quite correct. 不正之风. Yeah, so the reason it's translated to an unhealthy tendency is because that's a better translation than what I'm thinking. It's not representing bad luck. It's, yeah, 不正派的作风，特决以权谋私的作风。The 作风 represents, I don't know how to explain it. Here, 作风, style. Yeah, style in the sense of the way you're doing things. So you're doing things in an unhealthy way, and especially indicates 以权谋私. 以权谋私. So 以 by means of 权 authority or power, 谋 seek, 私 here represent personal gain. 私利, I guess. Right. So this is not an unhealthy wind as in bad fortune or like as a sailing metaphor. It's an unhealthy trend or tendency such as corruption and things like that. 我们要坚决纠正行业不正之风. All right. So yeah, I was a bit overconfident there, wasn't I? But all right. 不正之风, not in the dictionary. I'll have to add it. All right. 不知不觉, it's kind of like unwittingly. Do you know that there's like a Far Side comic? Yeah, I won't put it on the screen because Gary Larson is not a fan of people sharing Far Side comics. But there's a Far Side comic where I can describe it, where there's this guy with this giant head and he's just walking along and then unwittingly enters headhunter folklore. Right? So 不知不觉中他走进了 yeah, I don't know, 部落 headhunter. Actually, this is the first time I've ever needed the word headhunter. Headhunter. 猎头者 kind of makes sense. A hunt head person. Yeah, exactly like this. You kind of cut off someone's head and then, I don't know, you sell it or something like this. I don't know. I'm not a headhunter. So anyway, so in the cartoon, there's this like guy with a giant head. And so he unwittingly just walked into headhunter folklore. Yeah. So it's one of those what are they called? Far Side comics. Yeah. So yeah. 不觉, it's often used as a kind of part of a prepositional phrase. 不知不觉就睡着了. Kind of unwittingly, you just didn't even notice. Just now I'm asleep. I'm not going to sleep, and now I'm asleep. unwittingly, unconscious. Mm, yeah, not in the sense of you got banged on the noggin and you're falling, and you're like, like in movies, you get banged on the noggin and then you wake up. It's like, oh, okay. It's unwittingly. You're just, I don't know. You're just doing your thing. You're doing your thing. You're, I don't know, just just reading your book and pong, you banged your noggin, right? 不知不觉中，碰了yeah, 我碰上了那个人 yeah, just unwittingly do something. You didn't even think about it. It just happened because you were paying attention to something else. Yeah, or you didn't even know it was a possibility. 不知不觉. And next is 不知所措. Yeah, this is quite a common one. 不知所措. Um, this is what you use when you like don't know what to do. Um, yeah. So 不知所措, don't know, or I don't know. Is this one of these meaningless particles that kind of indicate the next word is a verb? Or meaning do things, don't know how to do things. 不知所措. It's like, oh, I don't know, what should I do? 面对突发情况，他一时不知所措. Yeah, so this sudden situation arose, and he's like, for a moment, didn't know what to do. It's like, whoa, whoa, stunned, deer in headlights kind of thing. 不知所措. Yeah. Um, yeah, it can be used not necessarily like temporarily, or yeah, sometimes it can be used to criticize people. It can also be used like this, where it's just momentarily don't know what to do because, yeah, mm, yeah, sometimes, I don't know, you're faced with so many problems. Oh, I don't know what to do. You know, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. 她不知所措, right? Yeah, let's ask the AI. Can you translate the poem about a woman who lived in a shoe using the Chengyu 不知所措, please? 有位老妇人住在一只鞋里，孩子一大堆，闹得她喘不过气。给了他们汤，又给了他们面包，孩子们不乖，把他挠得不知所措。All right, like it's not as catchy in Chinese, is it? uh, the AI made a valiant attempt at translating English poetry. Yeah, there was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some bread without any broth, and yeah, yeah. What's the rest of them? What's the actual poem? This isn't a real poem. He gave them some bread without any broth and whipped them all soundly and put them to bed. And yeah, so in my generation, or maybe more precisely, my father's generation, yeah, um, like whipping children was not considered taboo. Like, yeah, well, what do you mean? Well, there's something wrong with being violent towards children? Well, this is the 80s, right? Yeah. Um, whip them all soundly, put them. Yeah. Um, so we kind of adapted that to use 不知所措. All right. 补助. 补助. Okay, so 助 you recognize from such words as to assist, to help. 助理,助手,帮助, 协助, words like that. Also, 资助, 赞助, a lot of other words. What is 补助? 补 represents making up for some kind of deficiency. So I assume we're filling in some way. We're making up for a deficiency by helping in some way. I'm not 100% sure. 公司给每位员工发送了交通补助. What? Sorry, 发放了交通补助. Is it like allowance or subsidy? Subsidy. Oh wow. Oh, I got 2 out of 3 there. Um, so like a so transportation, but it's probably like the company is giving the employees this kind of transportation allowance. So presumably this company requires its employees to be able to travel at will. Um, yeah, so maybe like repair people. Oh, yeah, my sister is a nurse. Sometimes there is an emergency. And yeah, uh, I understand, yeah, there's like parking and things like that that um, can be subsidized by, yeah, by hospitals and the government and things. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to go ask her at some point. But anyway, traffic subsidies. 补助. But yeah, the question is 补助. When should we use this? The subsidy, 资金, this is what I'm used to. Oh, sorry, no, not 资金. 资金 is capital. 资助. 资助 is, this is subsidy in the sense of the government subsidizes the construction of a railroad or like a desalination plant, something like this. I think also a private enterprise can subsidize, I don't know, like a university degree. Maybe they want talent from the local university or something, etc., etc. 资助. Oh, maybe you can subsidize a, no, it's sponsor a sporting team. 赞助. 赞助 would sponsor. Sponsor, you sponsor the local sporting team with this one. 赞助. All right. Wait, is it getting cut off a little bit? All right. So, 补助. What is 补助? What does it emphasize that the other words don't? 一些医生不接待医疗补助. Oh, this is a mistyped 者, isn't it? 医疗补助者, the 病人. Yeah, that's just a mistyped 者. All right. So, okay, so this is, they will not accept like patients that have medical subsidies. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a typo. All right. 申请科研补助金. The research grant 补助金. So 基金的金补助基金. Maybe you do need to put it like this, but the 金 is short for 基金. So this is a grant in the sense of a research grant. 科研补助金按常规应该怎么办? Yeah, what was the form? 常规. What was the conventions? Yeah, applying for research grants. This is, if you're in academia, you have to do things like that, and yeah, oh, it's not pleasant because, like, the reality is, what you're studying is really hard to communicate to anyone outside of a handful of specialists. But unfortunately, those specialists are not, yeah, they're not the ones who are examining your research report. So you often have to kind of, yeah, adjust. Kind of ruins everything. 他们已得到了一笔用来支持研究的特别资助金. Yeah, it seems like this should be in the yeah, so this is grant in the sense of a financial grant. Yeah, 恢复资助金的一个因素. Yeah, maybe we should add it. It should be in the dictionary, right? 补助金, 补助金. Actually, what does this dictionary say? All right. 补助, 补充帮助. All right. 补充 is like supplement 帮助 help. Number two, 补充帮助的费用. All right. Um, yeah, it's very much this. Subsidize or subsidy. But 补充, yeah, 补充 doesn't necessarily imply money, but it looks like it's mostly money. All right, 补助金, yeah. 困难补助, 困难 hardship assistance. All right, so it's a little bit different here. The system of the difficult, yeah, that doesn't make much sense, does it? The English doesn't make much sense. 生活补助. Oh, it's a living allowance, is it? Hey, 生活补助. 领到生活补助. What is 生活补助? Living subsidy. So what is this? This is if a company sends you on a mission, should you choose to accept it? I'm not sure. I think so. 生活补助. So if you go traveling, you're 出差. If you 出差, the company might cover your expenses, depending on the company, and so on. All right. 捕捉 to capture, to seize, to hunt, to trap, maybe to trap. Uh, no, well, I don't know how to explain it. Somewhere in between all those. Catch, seize, capture. Yeah. 警察正在捕捉逃跑的嫌疑人. So the police 捕捉 captured the suspect that was fleeing. Now 捕捉 yeah, often you see 抓住 for police 抓住 captured. Yeah, 被警方抓住了 caught by the police. So 捕捉 is a bit fancier, but it's used more broadly. Actually, maybe 抓住 is used more broadly. 捕捉 它的画 no 油画 捕捉 yeah, actually I forgot about this usage. There is a figurative usage, capture, in the sense of capturing an image or capturing one's likeness. Yeah, it's not here in the English, is it? 捕捉住了秋天乡村的微妙色调对 yeah, this is to capture figuratively. All right. Okay, so 捕捉 in the dictionary. Definition 1, 捉. The definition of 捕捉 is 捉. 捉. Grab, capture, yeah. All right. Definition 2, 寻找并抓住. Okay. 捕捉战机. Yeah. Yeah, there's also literal and figurative things in here going on. 鸟在半空中捕捉了昆虫. Yeah, so it's catching the bugs. So it's yeah, it's not just like gotcha. The birds like flying around catching them and so on as well, right? It's like hunting almost. Yeah. 有一两次，他捕捉到威廉眼中一闪的关注。So she caught the eyes of William. So caught in this sense. Yeah. All right. So, William, our friend William over here. All right. Anyway. So remind me. This is Tai. We're in the seas again, at least. Tai. What do we need to know about Tai? 裁员的裁, 裁判的裁, right? There's a few of them that are similar. This is 裁判的裁, 裁判的裁. So 裁员的裁. Yeah, this is referring Umpire is also a verb meaning to referee. So it is a referee, and what does a referee do? They referee. Sorry, I didn't realize I had the sound on. All right. 公司决定裁掉多余的人员. Yeah, so that's 裁员. Oh, it was on the screen. So this is cut staff, like retrench, or you're fired. But you're fired not because you did badly, just because the company's out of money. 这家工厂正大批裁员. Okay, so the AI used it as a separable verb. 裁掉了多余的人员. Yeah, so we cut 多余的, so superfluous, 人员 workers or employees. Yeah, 裁掉了多余的人员. Okay. All right, what else do we need to know? Whoa. We're going to be here a while. We're going to be here a while. A while. All right, what does Mr. Dictionary have to say? Mr. Dictionary says 7 definitions. Uh-oh. All right, don't get lazy now. We're on the home stretch. No taking shortcuts. Okay, number 1, verb. 用剪刀把布、纸张等剪开. So to cut this. Yeah, these ones. Cut out, cut. And it was cloth or paper. Okay, so 裁缝. Okay, so we know the word 裁缝. This one. So tailor. I forgot about this one. 裁缝. Okay, should I pronounce it? Okay. Anyway, so 裁 is in 裁缝 is here as well. So literally cut and 缝 stitch. Cut stitch is tailor. All right, cut stitch. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, so 裁缝. You cut clothes, presumably to make them into clothes. Presumably you're cutting the material and the clothes. This is like, what do you put in a toaster kind of thing. Maybe you're cutting out clothes. Yeah, so it's the result. Yeah. All right, number 2 is a measure word. Ooh, that's interesting. It's not in the English. 整张的纸分成相等的若干份. All right. 这本书是32材质的. Um, what? uh, it's, hmm. Yeah, so my dictionary says I has a measure word usage. Giving an example, this one. 这本书是材质的. A measure word, highly specialized. Oh, it's a size. Alrighty. 130 millimeters. So 13 centimeters, 18. Like this? Maybe? This is 父与子. 父与子 is a German comic. But yeah, so it doesn't have words. So it's good for oral practice. You can just say what they're doing in the cartoon. I don't know. That was my best guess. A common pocketbook size if you have big pockets. All right, I feel like I don't care. Let's move on. All right, so can you see that? All right. Number 3, verb. 把不用的或多余的去掉. Okay, so 台语言 was one example, but it's not limited to that. Okay, and 削减. Okay, 台军, disarmament. So, so with 台语言, the emphasis is that it's 多余的. So here again, the disarmament implies we don't actually need this part of the army. It's redundant or superfluous or unnecessary. 北约将继续台军巨大的这个 reduce their armed forces. Yeah, 台军 reduce their armed forces. All right. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, I'll put on the screen. 4. 安排取舍，多用于文学、艺术方面。So this is like in English you might say the cutting room floor. In kind of movie terminology, you often do editing and so on. Yeah, it's this. Um, yeah, we're just getting rid of things. We're getting rid of the noise and the not good enough stuff. It's not necessarily bad stuff, and this would like result in a greater concentration of good stuff left over, I guess. Okay, 别出心裁, what? Oh, maybe it's a 成语. 别出心裁, 别出心别出心裁. To hit on something new, display originality. So here it's referring to this. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah can be used in things like 特别, 与众不同, like this kind of thing, different. 出 is in 杰出, outstanding, or that sort of thing. In a not obvious how to interpret that. All right, anyway. Number 5, 判断决定. So judgment or determination. So 裁判, 裁决. So 裁判 we saw as referee and to referee. 裁决. What is this one? Adjudication ruling. 裁决. Yeah, I've seen this, but we're appealing the verdict. Yeah, appeal is here as well, isn't it? Hold on. No, 申诉 is appeal. This is appeal. Yeah, that was just a silly thing to say. We're appealing the verdict. Verdict is all right. All right, number 6. 控制, 抑制, control, curb, restrain, something like this. 裁制, 独裁. Okay. 裁制. Okay. This does not, like the dictionary definition I just read does not pertain to tailoring. All right, let's go to 独裁. 独裁 is the Chinese word for dictatorship, right? 独裁. Yeah. So this is 控制,抑制 kind of thing. Number 7 is 格式, 题材. Style, form. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Genre. Style, form. So 才 here is style or form. Yeah, it's not even in the list, is it? Yeah. 题材. Wow. All right. But yeah. Yeah, so 裁缝 and 裁制 would be back with the cutting, where it's used non-literally. All right, let's continue. 裁, this Tai is collect or like to sort of selecting things and collecting them and sampling them and that sort of thing. Okay. Pick, pluck, collect, select, choose, gather. Yeah. All right. 采他在花园里采了一朵玫瑰花。采 so we're picking a flower. Also 采摘 this one. So you're picking a flower. 嗯，采摘后叶子采摘 picking the leaves. All right, the tea leaves. All right. Yeah, I'll have to look it up, see if there's more to learn. Hi. 6 definitions. All right. Number 1, 摘取 to pick, such as in picking flowers, to collect, to collect your luggage, but I don't think it's like that. Okay. 采花采茶, so to pick or collect flowers or tea leaves or tea. 选举 select. Okay. 采购采用采购 so yeah, 采购 purchasing, select things for purchase and purchase them, and 采用 select things. Yeah, you choose to use something, right? You adopt something, you choose to use it. Number 3 for 采. So I have it on the screen. Oh, what's that? All right. There's more down here I didn't see. Okay. All right. Number 3 is a verb. 搜集 okay, 采集标本, 采集标本. So this is to collect specimens. 采集标本. Collecting specimens because you're a scientific researcher or something like this. 采集标本. Collecting samples. Number 5, sorry, that was 3. Number 4 is 挖掘, to dig or excavate. 采矿, yeah, to extract minerals. Or no, to extract not just minerals, but ore. Yeah, you're extracting ore. So this is mining. 采矿. 采煤. Yeah, 煤 is 煤矿的煤. So we're extracting coal. 采煤. Number 5, 精神, 神色. Oh, okay. 兴高采烈. Oh yeah. 兴高采烈. 兴高采烈. All right. So what is it? Oh, it refers to your 精神, your spirit. Your spirit. So your spirit is 烈, your 性 is 高, and your spirit is 烈. Your 才 is 烈. All right. So that explains why you can put these the other way around as well. Sometimes you see it the other way around. Oh, or am I wrong? 兴高采烈. Maybe I'm just wrong. No, I think I'm wrong. Okay, I retract that. 兴高采烈. I retract that. Erased, deleted. All right. Number 6 is, oh, sorry. 无精打采. Sorry, we missed this one. 无精打采. Okay, so 无精打采. No 精打采. 采 is 精神. So no energy. Your energy is dashed. Yes. 无精打采. All right. Number 6 is the same as 采票的采. It's a synonym of this apparently. It's just another way of writing this. All right. So 采编, 采法, 采. Do we look these up? 采编. Oops. 采编. What is 采编? Collecting and editing. Oh yeah. Yeah, fair enough. So 采访. So 采访, not just collecting, but typing and editing. Yeah, not in this dictionary, but all right. Uh, 财阀 is like, oh, it's not exactly what I said. 财阀. Oh yeah. 砍伐森林中的树木. All right, so it's logging, right? Logging. 森林采伐. All right, deforestation. All right. 采访, interview. I guess it's collect interview or something like this. Literally, if we interpret the characters. All right. 台风. What do you reckon that means? 台风. Collect folk songs. All right. Fair enough. 采购, we saw purchase. 采光. You get natural light. All right. 采集. We did this one to collect such as specimens. 采矿, we saw 采纳, to adopt. Yeah, what was the other adopt we had a moment ago? 采用 is 采纳, kind of similar. Okay. 采暖, is it the same as 取暖? Oh, not exactly. Yeah. Heating oil. 采暖. 采取. So adopt. Yeah, another adopt. Select and choose. 采取措施. Yeah. 采撷. What is that? To collect. All right. That's low priority. 采用 we saw, and 采摘 to pick flowers, etc. All right, we've done them all now. Okay. Oh, all right. 1 second. All right. Sorry, where were we? I had a little rest. 裁定. So 裁 we saw in 裁判, to judge, to like arbitrate, this kind of thing. 裁定 ruling. Okay. 法院裁定该判决无效. Oh, 该判决无效. So the 判决. So some former judgment, like in a greater context, it would be whatever judgment is being discussed at the time is ineffective or invalid. All right. 裁缝. So this is a tailor and what a tailor does. Apparently there's a tone thing going on here, but I have every intention of completely ignoring this and just saying 裁缝 for both. 这位裁缝做的衣服非常合身. Yeah. Okay, so here it's used as a noun, tailor, and they tailor clothes. Okay, 才干. This is a word for competent, isn't it? 他的领导才干的 no 才干得到了大家认可 competence, so it's a noun. All right. 才干 noun 办事的能力 ability to do things. All right. 增长才干增强了. All right. Not the greatest examples in the dictionary. 财经 Is this like 财务与经济? I don't know. What else could it be? 他主修财经专业，毕业后去了银行。Yeah. 财务经济. Alright, I'm going to look it up. I want to know if I got that exactly character for character identical with my dictionary. Oh, it's not in the dictionary. No points for Gryffindor. I'm going to check Pleco. I want to see. 财经 财政和经济的合称. Feels close. Not 财务, but 财政. Taizhong involves governance as well, or admin, I should say. All right. 裁决, yeah, and this was 裁决. This was arbitration, right? It was also a verb to arbitrate. Uh, yeah, 仲裁. I forgot about this one. 仲裁. 仲裁 is an arbitrator. 仲裁, yeah. Sorry, arbitration. Are you sure? 仲裁庭, 对纠纷做出了最终裁决. Okay, adjudication. So 仲裁. Yeah, okay, so I said the wrong thing. 仲裁, arbitration. So what is an arbitrator? 仲裁庭, arbitration court, arbitration committee. Oh, so it's not normally just a single person, is it? 仲裁. 法官说仲裁是一个 blah blah blah. This is the concept of arbitration. Okay, so 仲裁 is arbitration. Right. 采矿 we saw meaning to mine or mining. 采矿, yeah, mining is a better translation. 这个地区禁止非法采矿活动. So illegal mining activities. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because 禁止, so illegal mining activities are banned. It's kind of tautological, right? Like if they weren't banned, they wouldn't be 非法. Like, yeah, I mean, 这个地区, like literally every illegal everything is banned, right? That's literally the definition of illegal. But all right, why do people tell me I overthink things? All right, 财力. Presumably this is like financial power of something. 这家公司财力雄厚，不怕竞争. Okay, yeah, financial resources, so their ability to compete. 猜想, 猜想. So this would be something along the lines of conjecture, thought, speculation, like maybe a preliminary guess. We haven't fully got delved into it. I'm not 100% sure. 我猜想, 他今天不会来了. Okay, so don't rely on this, but I suppose I conject. Yeah. 猜想. All right. 太遥. 太遥, I don't know how to explain it. It's just yet another way of saying cuisine. I'll put it in here. 太遥. Yeah. 太遥. Vegetable and meat dishes? Dishes. Oh, all right. So it's dishes rather than cuisine. And the other one is 佳肴. Okay, so this 佳肴, fine foods. Oh, I don't know. 太遥. I'll look it up in the dictionary. 经过烹饪的各种菜，多觉均荤的 is it 荤的? So normally meat dishes. Okay, 佳肴. I'm sorry, 菜肴 is usually meat dishes. Well, let's click on here, see what comes up. The image didn't come up. 长沙臭豆腐. So presumably I'm meant to be seeing this. Will it show me the image? No. All right. I don't want to see that image, but I can't really. Do I recognize them? I don't know. This is in traditional, so it's going to be a challenge for me as well. Okay, 蒜蓉炒肉丝. So 蒜蓉 here looks like these sprouts. 蒜蓉. The Taiwanese thing. 蒜蓉, isn't that garlic? Yeah, actually, let's put it in here. 蒜蓉. Yeah. 肉丝. Oh, okay, maybe it is garlic. It's garlic flavored meat. 肉丝 would be sort of meat strips, I guess. And the leek, um, 有菜, is it? Then they're just not counting as anything. Okay, 蒜蓉油麦菜, 油麦菜. I don't know what 麦菜 is, but that's what it is probably. 荷兰豆炒牛柳. Yeah, Liu is the character for willow tree, but you see it in words like 鸡柳. Um, so they're kind of little finger-shaped um, bits of chicken. 鸡柳. But there's no like strict. Yeah, this is what I normally think of them as, but like different companies use different shapes and things. So this is 牛柳, which is the first time I've encountered 牛柳. Okay, so this is, I'm not sure, maybe, why am I, oh, there's 牛柳. All right. Oh, can I make a video? Oh, that really helps. 芥兰花炒鸡胸肉. All right, so 炒鸡胸肉, chicken breast meat. So this is chicken breast meat. All right. 什锦炒虾仁. The 什锦 is assorted. Um, yeah, usually it's like assorted vegetables. It's like whatever's seasonal, I think. That's my understanding. 炒虾仁, so prawn kernels, shelled prawns. Okay. 西青炒木耳, so 青菜的青. Celery. So western celery, I don't know what it's west of, but all right. And more, the black fungus. 荷塘小炒. So 荷 is 荷花, but presumably, yeah, it's 莲藕. This is 莲藕, 莲藕片. But we're being a bit figurative here. So it's this 荷花塘. So it's a pond with 荷花 on it. 小炒, and we're frying it. Okay. 包菜火腿炒蛋. What is 包菜? I don't know what 包菜 is. 火腿 is ham, and 炒蛋 is fried egg. 包菜. Cabbage. Ah, this is what I say. 卷心菜. 包菜. All right. I don't know. Might be a Taiwanese thing. 清炒四季豆. Yeah, 四季豆. It's kind of a green bean thing. 清炒 is like, I don't know, it's 清淡, right? It's light, so it's fried, so it's not really heavy in oil and so on. It's relatively light. Okay. 玉米鸡翅包. All right. Corn, chicken wing. This character I'm not 100% familiar with, but I think it's bao. Oh, what have I done? What happened? Oh, up here. Does it say? No, I don't know. I think it's bao. It's a way of cooking. It might also refer to the pot it's cooked in. It's something like slow cooked, like this. Okay, 香辣卤鸡爪. So 香辣, fragrant, spicy. 卤 is a cooking method. This is also slow cooked, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'll just say everything is slow cooked if I don't know what it is. Chicken feet. Okay. 只有黄大虾. Okay. Is it? No, it's 豉油. Okay, this is a pretty rare character actually. 豆豉. This one. 豆豉的豉. Black bean. And as far as I know, actually, this is the second time I've encountered, or the second word I've encountered it. Yeah, black bean. So it's this precise character. Salted fermented beans. So here it is. Look at that. Okay, so 豉油. So salted fermented bean oil. Huang. Royal prawns. Royal prawns. Looks alright though. Yeah. Why did I just do that? I got no idea. Oh, all right. Oh, right. So we wanted to know whether or not it was majority meat. Was it? Oh, there was like one counter example, wasn't there? The Qingchao Sijidou, right? All right. Taiyuan. Yeah, we already did it with Tai. It was a separable verb here. Taiyuan. But you can, I mean, you can use separable verbs with the characters next to each other as well. 经济不景气，公司被迫裁员. Yeah, 不景气 is like in a slump, disfavorable. The economy's in a slump. Yeah. 采摘 to pluck, like flowers, plants, this sort of thing. 周末我们去果园采摘草莓. Yeah, so we're picking strawberries. Pluck, pick strawberries. All right. 财政. Yeah, so financial administration. uh, public finance, government finance. Okay. 政府将增加教育财政投入. So the government will increase education finance investment. I don't know why it's in this precise word order, but anyway. 财政. How much do I care? Not that much. These are business terms. Then again, because I'm not so great at this, I say business. It's business and like governance and things like this and admin. Because I'm not so good at these, I lose interest, but maybe I should force myself to have interest. Anyway. And and used in a few words like 残疾人,残暴, liu can, if I remember correctly. I think so yeah. Yeah, they're kind of different, right? 残疾人 like handicapped or disabled. So 残暴 is like cruel, tyrannical. Oh, 残疾, this is like what's remained after, I don't know, changes or war or something like this. Yeah, there might be a few more meanings. Whoa. We're going to be here a while. A while. Why are you saying it like that? Well, all right. The English dictionary has how many? It was like 10 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 definition do's. Wow. All right. Have a guess how many are in here. Just have a guess. If you guessed 4, then you are correct. Well done. 4. There are only 4 in this dictionary. All right. And 不完整 incomplete. Okay. 残缺 貂蝉. What's that one? I 哀谈. So let me think. 衰谈, sorry, 衰谈. I'll put them in. 残缺. Yeah, incomplete, fragmentary. Yeah, so you use this when you have oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I shouldn't complete that sentence. Fragments of my left arm. My what? The doctor explained to my mother that my left arm was missing. Did you check below behind the couch cushions? It's always in the last place you look. All right. 迄今仍未发现竹简残缺的部分. What's this? 竹简 bamboo slips. I don't know the relevance here. 那套书已残缺不全, yeah, incomplete. All right. 凋残 wilt wither. So we did 凋残了, 爱凋残了. You love withering? Oh, 你的爱凋残了, your love withered. All right. 花貂蝉呢? Yeah. You may remember we studied this at some point. 凋谢 to wither. 凋谢 among other words that mean to wither. Yeah, 衰残衰老的衰残缺的残 No, I inputted it correctly. All right. 衰残了 waning 你的体力精神都衰残了 Your physical and emotional strength are waning. Oh. All right. 身残志不残 That sounds like a 成语. 身残志不残 残忍的残志不 Ugh. Yeah, this one. 身残志不残身残志不残 So your body is injured, disabled almost. There's only remnants, but your will is strong. Okay, so shen here doesn't mean body. It means spirit. 身残志不残 Yeah, 志 is your will to continue or persevere or something, I guess. All right. What was the autocomplete version? 身残志坚 No, 身残志坚身残志坚 I'm not here. The spirit of his waist pulled me up. How do they get to these translations? The spirit of his waist. 腰部的精神 That's what it says. 他那身残志坚的精神 So it's like 把我拉了起来 So the spirit of no his I don't know his spirit but not his body. His body, it's a bit messed up. All right. Let's move on. This is pretty obscure. All right. Number 2 of 4. 剩余的将近的 Okay. 残冬残固残冬 So this is what's left of the winter. Late winter. 寒冬结束 So this is winter. When is the winter? This is not a person called 残冬 Oh. All right. The end of winter. 残固 Sorry, I said 残固 and I'm incorrect. 残敌 So the remnants of enemy forces. All right, that makes sense. 残敌人 No. 凶残敌人 No. Okay. 残敌 The remaining enemy. Yeah, all right. 残篇新简残篇新简新简单的简稍等一下 Okay, this one. That's what it says. Let me double check. 残篇新简 Oh, and by 新 it's 断 Yeah. 残篇断简 Okay. So what is it? Fragments of ancient text. All right. 断 not 新断 Sorry, I got it wrong. Next is 伤害 injure. 残害残害残害 This one. 残害 is the one in the dictionary. The other one I just pulled out by accident, but 残害 injure, devastate, slaughter. 残害摧残摧残 Yeah, you're kind of ravaging, ravaging a etc. Whatever. 残杀 ruthlessly slaughtering, massacring. Yeah. And number 4 is 凶恶, 凶残, 凶残. We saw this a second ago, didn't we? 凶残, savage, 凶残, 残忍, 残忍, brutality. Finish him. 残忍, cruel, mean, merciless, ruthless. Rightio. 残酷. Another cruel, isn't it? One of the cruels. All right. There are too many for us to go through for the words, but I'll just read them aloud. 残暴, I know that one. 残被冷炙, no. 残喘, your dying breath. 残存, 残废, 残骸. Oh yeah, what is the 残骸? 残骸. What's this one? Oh yeah, wreckage. Remains, wreckage. Remains, actually. Wreckage, 残骸. 残骸, we saw 残疾, 残局. What is it? 残局. It's like a tragedy, is it? 残局. Desperate situation. Endgame in chess. Yeah, it is an endgame in chess, isn't it? 残局. So you got 开局, 开局 and 残局. Middle game, endgame. Oh, sorry, what's middle game? 终局? Maybe, I don't know. This one? Middle game? Yeah. So 开局, 终局, 残局. Why is it 残局? I don't know. It was like 残冬, the remainder of the winter, whereas 残局 is the remainder of the game, I guess. 残局, 残酷, 残留, 残年, 残破, 残缺, 残忍, 残杀, 残伤, 残生, 残损, 残阳, 残余, 残垣断壁. I don't know what that is. 残垣断壁. 残垣断壁. This character is in the corpus. So if this is your first time watching such a video, I have this corpus where I have a list of words, list of characters, I should say, a list of 4,500-ish characters, of which this should be enough for life, or at least for me. For most things. Yuan, wall. So 墙垣 here is a wall fence around, so this is a palace wall. Yeah. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, I recognize that character from studying the corpus. So like remnant wall 1B. B is also wall, isn't it? Okay, so debris. The old mill, more of a ruin. 残垣断壁. Scene of devastation. All right. 残月. So, okay, and 残家余孽. Dare I look it up? 残家余孽. Dregs of the old society. So I know 孽 comes up occasionally, but this one. So 以除罪孽. 罪孽 is to sin. Sin, it is a sin, not to sin. Okay. So that's where I see it. So you're washing clean your sins. So that's where I see 孽. So when I saw it here, I'm like, oh, there it is again, isn't it? 残渣, this is also a word in itself. Dregs or something like this. Sediment, waste products. Yeah. 余孽. Oh, this is also a word. Remaining evil element. All right. Evil elements who have escaped eradication. All right. Wipe them out. all of them. All right, let's move on. Um, uh, 10. Why am I drawing a blank? 那场车祸现场很很 what is this 10? Oh, 悲惨的惨，悲惨的惨. This one. uh, yeah, 悲惨的惨 makes sense now. Let's look it up in the dictionary. All right, so the dictionary for 10. It has 4 definitions. Number 1, 悲伤难受. Okay, that's 悲惨的惨. Also 凄惨. All right, number 2, 凶恶狠毒 ferocious 惨无人道 惨无人道. Yeah, 人道 is like humanitarianism. Yeah, humane. So you're brutal to the point where you have no humanitarianism. Brutal and inhumane. Number 3, adjective 程度严重 to a large, no, to a serious degree. 惨败 disastrous defeat. So to a serious degree, 败 is defeat. Okay, fair enough. 惨重 惨重 so heavy, disastrous. So disastrous is negative, not just weighty. And number 4, 书面语形容光色暗淡阴惨. No, I don't care. Let's move on. 惨白 is a common word. Why does it 惨白? This one. Not that it's pale, right? 惨白 deathly pale. All right. 惨白 we saw 惨不忍睹. So tragic you can't bear to watch. 惨不忍睹 not tragic but ruthless. Too horrible to look at. More tragic than in, yeah. 惨不忍睹 惨淡. Okay. 天色惨淡. All right. So this is like I'll quickly put it in. I mean, at some point I'd like to finish this project, but at the same time I don't want to cut corners because it doesn't really count as finishing it. I mean, I can just declare victory, like done. All right, done. Project over. There was this game, a Leisure Suit Larry game. I think it was like 3 or 4 or 5. I don't remember which one. And yeah, you could type in things, and if you typed in the word cheat, it would go, okay, you win, and then it would close the program. So I guess technically you did win. But yeah, sometimes it's like that. A lot of things in life are like that. I really feel like, yeah, if you cheat, then I don't know, you can kind of cheat immediately or just declare yourself winner. What's the point of doing anything? And then, okay, dark, gloomy, dismal. And then, all right, and 祸. So this is 车祸的祸, disaster, terrible tragedy. And 剧, this is like a tragedy in the sense of a play, right? And 剧. Yeah, I know this one. A real tragedy. Oh, it's used outside of plays. But I know this one. Why isn't it colored in the dictionary? And 剧. 惨绝人寰. 惨绝人寰. Extremely cruel. I don't recognize this character, but 惨绝人寰. Oh, all right. All right. Extremely cruel. All right, let's move on. I don't know, can't do it all. 疼痛, 疼痛, extremely painful or something. 贪污人道 we saw, 惨重 we saw. All right, that's it. Let us continue with our mission. 坦白 pale we saw 他听到消息后脸色苍白. Okay, so we're meant to infer that this is some kind of devastating, shocking, alarming, unpleasant news, because the face went pale. All right, tongue is a cabin. You see them in boats, and you see them in trains, and you see them in planes, and that's it. Yeah. 商务舱 business class on a plane. Most people do. What's the normal one? 经济舱 economy class. Yeah, you just want to kind of get there and not pay very much. Yeah. 船舱. Oh yeah, also spaceships. Cabins on a spaceship, cabins on a boat. 船舱. Hold. Oh, not exactly what I was thinking. But maybe that's the boat name for a cabin. No, you do say cabin on a boat, right? Cabin, hold of a shipwreck. Oh, hold on. No, on an airplane. On an airplane, you have 经济舱, 头等舱, 商务舱. Yeah, it's just the hold. Yeah, I guess maybe in English we have different words based on what the cabin contains, something like this. 乘客陆续进入飞机客舱 the passenger cabin on a plane. All right. Yeah, 陆续 one by one, one after the other. All right. 苍白 yeah, 坦白 and 苍白. 苍白 is pale, so this is a stronger version of this. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. 他生病后脸色苍白无力. 苍白无力. Yeah, 坦白. So this is a really bad version of this. Okay. 仓促. This is hurriedly or something in this ballpark. 仓促. Hurriedly, all of a sudden. 他仓促的吃完早饭就出门了. Presumably he had something important to do, so he hurriedly ate his breakfast. Oh, here we go. 藏匿. Is it 藏匿? Okay, 藏 meaning to conceal or store something. 他藏匿了大量赃物在阁楼里. Okay, so 赃物 would be, well, it literally is dirty goods. So presumably it's something he's not meant to be keeping in his attic. So 藏匿, concealing. So the 匿 seems to indicate that he should not be concealing it there. All right, 藏匿, 隐藏起来，不让别人发现。I don't know, maybe the AI's example isn't the most prototypical. 我们认为他们藏匿在这所公寓里。They're hiding in this apartment. 许多动物靠藏匿自己来避害。这个村子曾一度是海盗藏匿之处。All right, so a pirate, where a pirate is concealing themselves, or where pirates conceal themselves. 被迫藏匿起来 forced into hiding. 还隐藏 no. 一些藏匿其中的行业市场却在增长。Hidden growth market. So this is figurative. 关于 ETA, I don't know what ETA is. 成员藏匿的问题，则更加棘手。Yeah, to go into hiding conceal, cover up. Right, I guess the implication is that we want to what? Someone is trying to find it, I guess. So sometimes you hide things just because, I don't know, you don't want burglar hobbits to find them. Sometimes, yeah, you're hiding things because, I don't know, something is directly pursuing that specific thing. And that's the best you got. Hmm. Hunting. So this is more like stored, isn't it? You're storing goods, like artifacts or something, right? Museum piece, collector's items, precious object. 博物馆的藏品非常丰富。Yeah, 藏品. So museum piece. So yeah. Is that in the dictionary? 藏物. Sorry, 藏品. No, not in the dictionary. All right. Tang Sang. Yeah, so these refer to, yeah, I don't quite remember. One is silkworms and one is mulberry bushes. Something in this ballpark. Um, no, hold on. Something in this ballpark. Uh, but they represent the vicissitudes of life. Because at the time the word was created, these were major industries and so on. Is it vicissitudes of life or experience? I don't remember. Uh, yeah, Tung Sung. So Tung is the ocean. Oh, sorry. So Sung Mulberry. All right. Why did I think silkworms? I don't know. I don't know. It's only used figuratively though. So 沧海桑田, so the transformations of the world. 它脸上写满了岁月沧桑. Yeah, so this person's face, this guy's face. There's no actual writing. It's like, oh, I have witnessed a whole lot of changes in the world. It's not written on his face. Not literally, but you can infer from his face that, yeah, through his I don't know, through his experiences in life, through his aging, that he has gone through a few things in life, eh? Hung Sung. Yeah, so probably we'll do this soon, but Bao Jing Sang Sang Hung Sung, Bao Jing Hung Sung, Bao. So 吃饱了饱, to be full of experiences, Hung Sung. Yeah, so you've gone through changes. All right. 饱经沧桑. Yeah. Maybe our generation is kind of like this now. With, I mean, yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, it was relatively stable, right? And yeah, nowadays there's a new technology every 5-10 years or something. It's like world-changing technology. It's like, oh, can we just settle down, please? I want some stability. Hmm. All right. Hung Sung. So this one, Hang Hai Sang Tian as well. Apparently we need to know that one. Okay, Tang Shen. Presumably this is to go into hiding. Yeah. 歹徒藏身于废弃工厂内. Yeah, all right. Tang Ying. I don't know why it's Tang Ying, but a Ying makes sense. Ying is the character for fly. Why is there a Tang? I don't know. Tang. Is it that color? All right, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Tang Ying. Yeah, it's a fly. Louis the Fly. 苍蝇在食物上飞来飞去. Oh, all right. Not very tempting to taste it. 苍蝇. 参见. 参见. Not 100% sure, but I presume it means 参看. Something like consult. 详细内容请参见附录. Ulu is like an appendix or some sort of, maybe it is just appendix. Yeah, it is just appendix. 参见, refer to, yeah, or consult. 参见. Yeah. Oh, it's like see, please see the appendix when you use see to mean consult or refer to. 参见. Is it 参看? Yeah, you can do this one as well, can't you? And yeah, 参考. 参考 to consult. 参考 注目. 注目 would be uh, the table of contents. Book list, is it? Oh, bibliography is better translation. List of references or bibliography. Yeah. All right. All right. 残酷, we saw, meaning ruthless or cruel. No, cruel is better. Cruel. 战争非常残酷. War is cruel. 令人痛心. All right. 惭愧. I have trouble with this one. 惭愧. Yeah, 惭愧. Is this ashamed? Oh, all right. Got the tone wrong as well, didn't I? 惭愧. 惭愧. I got the word right, the meaning right, but the and I got the initial final right. I got the tone wrong. But that's all right. I mean, it's not the worst travesty of all time. I shouldn't feel 惭愧 about it. See what I did there? You see what I did there? 他为自己犯下的错误感到惭愧. Okay, so he feels ashamed for the mistake he made. 惭愧. 我不用感到惭愧. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? If I wasn't learning, I wouldn't be doing this, right? If there wasn't room for improvement, I need to identify bugs and fix those bugs. All right. 灿烂. Something like resplendent. 灿烂. Glitter, brilliant, splendid. 花园里正开着灿烂的花朵. Yeah. 灿烂. I don't know. What is resplendent? Resplendent. 光辉, 光辉. Resplendent. Resplendent. 光彩照人. Resplendent. You're looking resplendent. It's just a word you can use if you like. Oh, I can't think of a positive adjective to use. Oh, you're looking resplendent today. Oh, thanks. No one knows what it means. I don't know. Maybe some people know what it means. Resplendent. Tanlan. Brilliant, splendid. All right. Annual. So this is remnants. So things remaining after like war or something like this. Annual, whatever. Remain residue. 食物中残留的what? 食物中残留了农药. What? Oh, sorry, it's not a full sentence. Or is this being used as a verb meaning, I don't know, to have as a residue or yeah. So in the food, there remains residue of agricultural pesticides. Yeah, agricultural chemicals. Yeah, maybe this one. So there is a verb usage here, but that might not exist in English. Annual. So not just to be left over, but yeah, in the food remains some agricultural pesticide. Yeah, but to remain as a residue, not like you want it there, and not like yeah, not like you're like putting it there or like trying to poison someone or something. It's yeah, it's undesirable residue. Hmm. It can function as a verb. 残留. All right. 一些残留问题. Yeah, this is the problem. I don't know if this is a really good example just from the database. 残留. Like, you can just say 剩下的问题 or uh, yeah, 残留问题, remaining problems. That, I don't know. It looks a little strange to me. 残留问题. Yeah. All right. 意味着残留物 residue 会在头发上越积越多 build up. Um, always using the same shampoo. Doubt. Wait, how often are you washing your hair? Wait, how can a residue build up? Let's not think about this. I feel like we're meant to be studying the sentence, not the meaning. All right. 参谋. Oh, what have I done? 参谋. 参谋 is to consult in the sense of consult someone for their advice or opinion. Yeah, is there anything else? Give advice. Oh, maybe I've got the direction backwards. All right. 他在司令部担任作战参谋. So this is advisor, is it? All right, 参谋. Number one, 军队中参与指挥部队行动、制定作战计划的官员. Yeah, but for the army, basically. Number two, verb. 泛指带人出主意. So you're giving advice. So you're substituting yourself for someone else and coming up with ideas. All right. Number three is a noun, 指带人出主意的人. Okay, so it is a person who gives advice. 参谋. Yeah, an advisor or 顾问. 顾问 is more like the president, right? 顾问. 这是可以让他给你参谋一下. 让他给你参谋一下. So get him to give you advice. Okay. 他需要一个参谋. He needs an advisor. A sounding board. Yeah. 南韩的联合参谋. So is this参谋长, chief of staff. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's continue. 残缺 fragmentary, incomplete. Something like this. 这幅古画已经残缺不全. Badly damaged, shattered. So that kind of means fragmentary, incomplete from the characters. But yeah, there is a kind of damaged element to this, isn't there? That's how it ended up fragmentary. Actually, let's put it in here. 残缺. We have no arms nor legs and we're playing golf. 澳洲男子四肢残缺，不输常人，创造生命奇迹. Yeah, I can guarantee you could probably beat me at golf. So anyway, so 四肢残缺, so 4 limbs badly damaged. Here they're like basically non-existent, right? 残缺. 4个残废. This is different. 残缺电影. Oh, maybe it's the name of the movie. The statue is shattered. 艺术残缺没三例. No, 残缺美is there's like a beauty of fragmentary or incomplete statues. So this statue is incomplete, right? It's missing two arms. All right. 残缺才有人味. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's continue. 残忍. This is one of these ruthless, cruel kind of things. 残忍. 虐待动物是残忍的行为. 虐待 is mistreatment. Here we're talking about the mistreatment of animals. You can mistreat, well, I'm not giving you permission. I'm saying these sentences exist. But yeah, you can mistreat children, you can mistreat animals, you can mistreat, what else can you mistreat? Maybe both of those. 虐待动物,虐待儿童. Yeah, mistreat, abuse. Okay, 惨痛. 惨痛. So we saw, we know tong means pain, and we saw this to a like large degree negatively. So deeply distressed, bitter, painful. 这次失败给他留下了惨痛的教训. So a bitter, painful lesson. Yeah. 教训 is the kind of lesson that's like this kind of lesson, right? This is typically this kind of the school of hard knocks kind of lesson, or you get reprimanded or something like this, rather than the teacher like picking up a textbook going on in chapter 3, subsection 32. All right. 参照. Oh yeah, this is to consult. You can consult a dictionary or something like that, or the original reference or whatever. Some paper. 参照. 请参照说明书操作设备. Please consult the explanation booklet to operate the machinery. 说明书. The manual, all right. 惨重. So we saw and being like an exemplifier, no, an intensifier for an adjective. So it makes it stronger and more negative. 重 is heavy, so 惨重 was intense and heavy. Yeah, heavy. 地震造成了惨重的人员伤亡, so heavy casualties. 惨重, disastrous, 人员, person, just people here, 伤亡 casualties. Does it include injuries? Injuries, yes. All right. 草案, yeah, 草案 is literally grass draft or grass proposal. Yeah, it's a first draft or something like this. 草案, draft, yeah. 委员会正在起草, sorry, 起草 is a verb meaning to draft, yeah, to come up with a draft. 起草新的法律草案. So they're drafting a new legal draft. So this draft is a noun and this is a verb. All right. 草丛, we did this. It's not like thicket. It's underbrush. All right, there you go. Underbrush. 草丛. Like, I don't know, a tuft or thicket of grass. You get the idea. 一只兔子从草丛中跳出来. A rabbit jumped out of the thicket, underbrush. All right. 操控. 操控 is to control and operate, such as machinery or robots or that sort of thing. 操控. Control, manipulate. If you use it for people, it would imply you're manipulating them or controlling them very negatively. 他熟练地操控了无人机. 熟练 is proficient, in the sense of they've had considerable practice. Yeah, practiced. So he proficiently operated the Orenji, no people machine. So it's a drone, Orenji, one of those that get banned from places. Um, yeah, because yeah, Orenji. Anyway, you also have the Orenji show, the drone shows. Yeah, I should go and see them. They have them here in China. I just don't hear about them in time. Hmm. I checked the news and it's like, oh, I missed it. It was yesterday. Oh, okay. Oh, lol. Oh, this is to toil, isn't it? To toil. 母亲为家庭操劳了一辈子, toil the whole life. To work hard to look after. Okay. I've always, yeah, I say always, like this comes up a lot in my life. 操劳 to toil. I translate it to toil. 他为公司操劳很多, worn out with the company. I feel like toiled a lot for the company. 操劳过度, over toiled, overworked. Blah blah blah. All right. So to look after, in the sense of to look after a company. Yeah, it's not like 照顾孩子. All right. 操练 is gymnastics, right? Oh, hold on. I think it's gymnastics. 士兵们每一天清晨在操练，no，在操场操练。Yeah, I got it wrong, but 操练 here is doing drills in the 操场, kind of like playground, but um, drill ground. Okay, it is also playground. Drill practice. 操练 drill. All right. How did I get this one wrong? 操练. So what is acrobatics? I should know this one. Acrobatic. 杂技. I know this one actually. 杂技. Yeah, it's completely unrelated. 操练. So drilling. Yes, drill sergeant. I don't know. I see that on the movies. 操练. This is 警察, I guess. Yeah. 引进博大操练上海市荣保张队伍原来这么 what's that character? 大这么飒. All right. 操练. So it seems like it's mostly. Oh, hold on. This looks religious. 操练. Spiritual drills. So is this like, I don't know. uh 非法操练 illegal drills, military drills, is it? 竞田的操练. Yeah, it's not related to the practice of. I can't even read this. Whatever that says. 操练. All right, drills. So let's ask again. What kind of 操练 are there? Oh, no, it's not my first question. I've asked many questions. 队列操练. So formation drills, like we're marching up and down the square. Yeah, all right. So 队列操练. So like in the military, but not limited to the military. All right. Yeah, I remember. Have you? I went to. Actually, I was going to say I went to Scotland once, but it actually happened in Australia, in Canberra, and the Queen went to Canberra for Australia Day. There was a Queen at the time, and the Edinburgh Edinburgh military tattoo. I saw the Edinburgh military tattoo. Um, and okay, so this is what it's usually like, and they're incredibly precise. They're incredibly precise with their, well, it's like a marching band. Um, yeah. However, when I was in Canberra, they stayed at the same place, and I knew what the Edinburgh military tattoo was. So I started chatting with them, and they said, "Yeah, we're going to do some drills in such and such a place. You can go and watch if you like." And then I got like the whole Edinburgh military tattoo to myself, rather than like this. They were just like on a lawn. I'm sitting there watching, like, wow. They were doing their dress rehearsals for their actual performance. Yeah, and I saw the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister. I saw the Prime Minister, John Howard. I saw the Prime Minister. At the time, Prime Minister, John Howard. I'm taking this all the way to the Prime Minister. Yo, Jono. Yeah, we're pretty informal in Australia. Um, John Howard. So I saw the Prime Minister, but when I say I saw the Prime Minister, there was like a whole crowd of people saw the Prime Minister. Um, but yeah, saw the Prime Minister, and I saw the Royal, the Edinburgh military tattoo, and I played a game of chess with the piccolo player. Yeah, so apparently the one of the piccolo they played a piccolo, and the piccolo player from the Edinburgh military tattoo was a good chess player. So I played chess, and I think I won. Yeah, but yeah, if you ever get a chance to see Edinburgh military tattoo, it's pretty amazing. Um, yeah, it really is truly amazing. Um, I I saw this, and they were just practicing on a lawn. They're doing their Taolian. Yeah, and I had uh I had inside knowledge. Uh what is it 幕后 behind the scenes knowledge? Yeah. All right, 体能操练 physical fitness drills. Okay, let's put this in here and see what comes up. Uh okay, so physical fitness drills. So it's quite assorted drills. So we're doing the same thing repeatedly. And okay, so 1、2、3、4、2、2、3、4、4 no 3、2、3、4 etc etc. All right. 器械操练 weapon drills. Okay. Is this like stripping a rifle or something? This was not what I was expecting. None of these are weapons. This is not really, would you call this a weapon? It's more of like a defensive weapon. This is a weapon. We're defending against the weapon with these kind of poles. Yeah, 器械 weapon. Not necessarily weapon though. I think equipment. You're using some sort of equipment is the main thing. But what's this? It's how gymnastics. Oh, maybe this is how I got into acrobatics. Gymnastics 体操. All right. So what are they practicing? I don't know. 冰雪体操. But I feel like they're not, you can tell they're really quite sloppy compared to what you see in fully trained soldiers. Yeah, fully trained soldiers. They're like chalk and cheese. They're like, yeah, there's no way they'd be this sloppy. Yeah, military precision. 战术操练. Yeah, 战术操练. So it's like military drills, war drills, in fact, tactical drills. All right, so this is like, all right, so We're just practicing, right? We're practicing. Yeah, I don't know. Like if there was an attack, what are we going to do? We're drilling, drilling, drilling. Yeah, these are more what I think of when I see actual trained soldiers. Yeah, much more precise. Yeah, yeah. um. Anyway, 阅兵操练. Yeah, so parade drills. So there was one a few years ago. So like the leaders, or I say the leaders. Yeah, you can say the leaders. The leaders of China, um, will go and view military parades like this. Yeah, yeah. Now we're talking. This is the precision we see in the military. Look at that. Look at that precision. Oh, that's precision. Yeah. Like, look at that. Yeah. That's incredible. Like, I feel like they don't even like have a hair out of place kind of thing. Yeah. Um, yeah. Military precision, right? So what happens is, yeah, your leaders of your country go and inspect the troops. So this is 阅兵, 阅兵. Um, so I've only ever seen it used for China, where you've got like, Xi Jinping inspecting the troops. It's a big deal. Yeah, yeah, this one. And it's like you can't go to Beijing for a bit because, they got this thing going on. Yeah. All right. Military drills. Oh wow. Okay. Athletics training. We did this one, but all right. 体能操练, 技术操练, 热身操练, warm-up drills. All right. 业务操练, figurative, work skills. All right. 演讲操练, rehearsing a speech. Um, there's another name. Is it Yan Nian? I'm not sure. This one. Yan Nian. So fire drill. Yan Nian. Hmm. All right. 演讲操练. 应急操练. Yeah, Yan Nian. There it is. Yan Nian's more common. Uh, religious chanting. Okay, so 操练. All right. So yeah, I remember one time I was sitting in like I don't know, a food court. I was sitting in a food court, get out my textbook and study, and a Buddhist comes in and just walks around chanting something. Apparently, he's memorized something. He just walked around the food court multiple times and started chanting. Yeah, I think he worked at a local shop and just chanted something. I have no idea what he said, but yeah. um, Hao Lian, 练习. Oh, this is practice. Yeah, so it can be drills, but 练习. 训练, this one. This is one I use for drills. Systematic, often with a coach. 锻炼, this is just exercise, right? This is not drills. 演练, drilling simultaneous emergency scenarios. Yeah, so I think 训练, 演练, 操练, very, very similar, aren't they? All right. All right. I'm getting a bit tired. How are we going for time? How are we going not for time for words? Helping. Oh, all right. So it's an easy one to end with. 孩子们在草坪上踢足球. Helping is like the grass on the grass, the lawn. Yeah, yeah, lawn. 草坪. Yep, that's 草坪. Um, ping, a plain. Yeah, I don't really ping. So ping tan de ping is a different character. Ping tan. Um, ping tan. Yeah, I don't recall this character Tao Ping elsewhere. Yinlin. Oh, it's the name of a place. Yinlinjian. Hold on. There was a war in that place. Oh, sorry, not a war, a station. Pinglin Oh, okay. The other Jan. Pinglin Sanxing. This is a Samsung in Pinglin. Where is Pinglin? Pinglin in Taipei, in Taiwan. All right. Anyway, I'm getting tired, making mistakes. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like and remember to subscribe and remember to breastfeed your infants. And I will see you in subsequent videos. ETFN!